among the trees, even the stem of the trees, and it will melt. This means I had to mix it to that dangerous stage, and then warm, and then use it for killing trees. As it dies within 1 week, the scale will be melted, everything will be melted there. That one is the work of science. Because when we are there to do something to make sure that what we are doing is successful. And so when all these things gave room, it became a big land that is
So what you're trying to explain here is that moving is not honor its activity. So the between our people, the agreement is not being honored.
It's not being honored. And I'm going to give you my own petition. First, the highest person in this country is the president. He will bear the name of the president. But I will give you my petition to put in the internet for everybody to see. Mobi has not honored the agreement. They have not honored the agreement of sole suppliers. They are trying to pay what's with the lawyers. And you know, we scientists, we don't care about lawyers because lawyers tell lies. But if a scientist tells lies, that means everybody will die. If a scientist comes now with a bunch of matches and tells you to strike it into a pail of petrol, everybody in that person will be burned down. That's for the scientist. But a lawyer can come into the court and tell you that his colleague, his car broke down on the road. And they will say, take them. So lawyer can tell lies in the court to protect Mobi, but a scientist will not tell lies. So that the lives of other people may be at peace. So I cannot tell lies. So they refuse to honor. Despite all, that is why we are going to, everything I do with them is documentary. I'll give you the documents to put in the internet so that everybody might read it to know what I am talking about. And so they did not honor the agreement. And they have wanted, before Philomena and the lawyer that was in court, in Naked High Court, said I should say that he's going to pay $1 billion American dollars. Now, if I do that with the type of invention that I did, it means I'm killing the nation. Let me be called for, but everybody left me in the court that day because they said I was stupid because $1 billion American dollars was a very big money. And I come back honestly told Justice Philomena that he is ready to pay that to negotiate with me. And after the court, he calls me. And I told him, oh, that I don't know, won't take it. Why? I said I want Nigeria to be to gain from what I have done. And now what I'm talking about is that if I had sold that today, the only means of living of Nigeria is no other thing than the oil royalty, in which whether they like it or not, they must pay it to the Nigerian government because I am the owner. The World Agency Intellectual Property Organization has recognized me as #1 man in science for 11 years now. This year, you will see the copy. My name is set on the wall, on the patent scope. Another thing about the patent scope is that I want Nigerians to understand what I'm talking about. If Nigeria was not in the patent scope, then they would have visited it as one of the poorest countries in the world. If Ghana has gold, and it's recorded poor. Though I record Nigeria poor, why? We have a pattern that controls the world, so we can never be poor. So what we are doing at the moment, we are working at, and what I am doing at the moment is that I do not want Nigeria to be poor. So when you talk, you are asking me about agreement. Why would I agree to give out a certificate that I suffered for so many years for another country to become rich? Let me tell you, the GSM was made by a Nigerian and is now in the United States of America. He's living there. They get a US patent for this. And then the Chinese began to use it and make it more than any other people. So Bill Gates now went to Mr. Bush and told Mr. Bush, and Mr. Bush took to himself to go to China, and China said they will pay a bill, and they are paying to them. And that is one of the things that makes America rich. But I don't know, because I'm not going to blame anybody. For all I know, I have kept that patent, the patent of the anti-corrosive special thing for Nigeria, for the youth in Nigeria, for the future of Nigeria, and also to make sure that this patent brings Nigeria into. If you look at that paper, you will see NG. NG means Nigeria. GB means Great Britain, because I live in Great Britain and also have a patent. I had my patent cooperation treaties in Great Britain, which brings me into the world intellectual property organization, and which brings Nigeria. I did not put my name. My name is only the inventor. They write the inventor up here. That is what it is. They write the inventor, or whoever was the inventor, whoever was the patent owner. But Nigeria has whoever. And so that patent gives Nigeria an in into the patents world. Without being in the patents world, you cannot be recorded as a rich country, and Nigeria is a rich country. I want to make it the richest country because I have all other schools that I'm keeping in power. Now, like the creation of the new town and the rest of these other things, I know you talk about Mobil and Chevron and the rest of the other companies. They know the duty that they are owing Nigeria, and I'm soon bringing it out. Good, this is the ending of the year 2011. By 2012, they will know if they will be in Nigeria or they will have to follow me and take my instruction and orders as the king of the world of the ocean. That's the meaning of it. The king of the world of the ocean. They will have to take my orders to make sure that they make Nigeria what I intended Nigeria to be, using my own chemicals, using my invention, using my oil, because the oil belongs to me. Because they could not say anything about it in the court, they denied, and I have collected it.
And this is why you using unlimited, you not comply and follow your thing. Do you know the reason why?
Well, if other people know the reason, one of the things is that they are deceitful. And one of the reasons is that the lawyers who are leading them are stupid. They think they can deal with a patent owner. A patent is because they know that our people do not understand. But all the youths in Nigeria are with me. Last time when I had a meeting in Abuja, They told me, do we go and ask them? I said no. Because by the time that